The griffin is real, caught on camera. You've probably heard a lot about Greek mythology, and surely this image is very familiar to us. This is the griffin, a creature whose front body is an eagle and the back is a lion. Thought this creature was only in legend, but recently a social network account shocked many viewers when he was raising a creature that was half animal, half bird. This man said he found the creature in a cave that he could not name. He raised it as a loving family pet. Even his neighbors didn't know. But he don't understand why this video has been spread outside. In the video we can see a rather large creature, half eagle half lion. Through this video we can see that the creatures in the legend really exist, not imagined by humans. Do you believe this is a real video? This terrifying video was captured by a security camera in Texas. For some reason, the dogs in the town barked every night. After checking the camera, people discovered a strange creature with four limbs crawling like a crab. After the video was posted online, many people felt confused. If you come across this strange creature at night, it's scary, and you don't know what will happen. This video was recorded by a young man in fear. The story begins when he hears some sounds coming from the window. Cautiously, the young man checked where the sound was coming from. And then he discovered that the sound was coming from something extremely chilling. What do you think the thing in the video is? Some thought it was a witch. Some people believe that it is a ghost that is lurking around the house of a young man. Humans have made a 3,000-year-old mummy talk. Recently, scientists from New York University have successfully recreated the larynx of a 3,000-year-old mummy. This mummy belongs to a monk who lived in ancient Egypt. They did this to study whether it was possible to reproduce human voices in the past. They carefully measured the mummy's larynx, then used 3D printing to create a one-to-one larynx. They simulated the sound coming from that larynx. And this sound is the voice of that 3,000-year-old mummy. Although it is just a simple sound, scientists say that in the near future it is possible to reproduce the voices of famous historical figures. Why don't we cover the entire Sahara with solar panels? If we install solar panels across the entire Sahara, it can generate 2.5 million terawatt-hours of electricity per year, enough to power 96% of the Earth's area. However, this will have extremely serious consequences. Why? This changes the climate, and makes the Sahara colder. Increased rainfall in the desert can create giant oceanic cyclones, and the Amazon rainforest will turn into a desert. It has been observed that rainfall in the Sahara Desert causes drought in the Amazon. Meanwhile, the lack of rain in the Sahara promotes the development of the Amazon. Observation satellites discovered this surprising relationship. Every year, about 42 million tons of dust fly from the Sahara and travel about 4,300 kilometers across the Atlantic Ocean before falling into the Amazon rainforest. This dust carries large amounts of phosphorus, which is important for plants. It is no exaggeration to say that the Amazon was born because of the Sahara. So if you cover the Sahara with solar panels, it will have a huge impact on the Amazon rainforest. This strange event happened in an Ohio town. In the video you can see two cats sitting on the porch. It wouldn't matter if one of the cats hadn't moved to the front yard and strangely disappeared. From the images in the camera we can see, the cat in the video suddenly turned into a blob and flew away. Someone said they saw the cat fly up above a nearby lamppost. Why can the cat soar into the air so fast? Could it be a witch, or some mythical creature accidentally caught on camera? This scary video was recorded by some people in India. They said that recently, the villages in the area have been constantly robbed of cattle. They plan to trap the thief together. However, what they caught was not a human, but a very monstrous creature. The creature in this video has all four limbs like a human, but it has a lot of hair on its body along with sharp claws. It is believed that the creature may be a werewolf. But not long after the authorities here got involved, they removed the video for some reason. Until now, what the other creature was is still a mystery. This is the entrance to the tomb of the Egyptian pharaoh, Tutankhamun. Before being excavated by the British in 1923, the seal was still intact and had not been touched by anyone for more than 3,200 years. More than 58 valuable artifacts were buried in the ancient tomb of the young king. Among them is a special artifact that makes us doubt the knowledge of the ancient Egyptians. This artifact has caused much controversy. It is an iron knife. Through years of research, scientists have concluded that the material to make this knife does not come from the Earth. It is a type of iron from space, also known as meteoric iron. Today, meteorite iron is extremely rare, and its price is higher than that of gold. Surprisingly, from a few thousand years ago, the Egyptians knew about this iron. In ancient records they called it iron from the sky. The lost civilization of Atlantis may be located in the Sahara Desert. In the western part of the Sahara there is a structure called the Rishat, also known as the Eye of the Sahara. Everyone thinks that the city of Atlantis is at the bottom of the ocean. But in the 4th century BC, the Greek philosopher Plato suggested that Atlantis might be located in Africa. He said that Atlantis was made up of concentric circles, with 3 parts water and 2 parts land. This very much coincides with the structure of the Sahara Eye. Plato also suggested that the entrance to the Sea of Atlantis faced south. And coincidentally, when viewed from the satellite, the Rishat structure also has a missing part in the south. According to satellite images, we can see that these white streaks are actually salt lying on the sand. This shows that there was once seawater flowing through this area. According to scientists, the Sahara Desert was once a place with a lush, green climate. Furthermore, according to Plato, there is a great mountain range north of Atlantis. Coincidentally, to the north of the Rishat structure there is also a huge mountain range called the Atlas, and Atlas is also the name of the first king of the Atlantis Empire. If Plato's description is correct, this is most likely the location of the legendary city of Atlantis. Feeding the feral cat a few times, suddenly one day she gave the girl a special gift. This girl is inherently an animal lover, especially cats. Every time she crosses the street near her house, she always brings some food for the mother cat. Since then she has become a trusted friend in the eyes of the mother cat. One day, when she came to ask for food, the mother cat brought a lovely kitten. The mother cat looked at the girl with eyes that seemed to beg. She wants the girl to adopt this little cat, because she doesn't want the kitten to have to live a wandering life like her. When she saw the girl holding the kitten in her lap, the mother cat felt reassured, and it left. By giving and sharing, the girl brought happiness to a small being. The simple thing without the answer, the structure of water. It can be said that water is the most basic substance on Earth, creating life. However, this is still a rather complex and mysterious compound. The most obvious example is freezing. Normally, when liquids are frozen, the volume will be reduced. But when it freezes, the volume of water increases. Estimated increase of about 9%. This explains why there is a phenomenon that water bottles kept in the freezer compartment sometimes break, can even explode when the temperature drops below 0 degrees Celsius. Besides, another mystery is the slipperiness of the ice. Why is ice so slippery that we can slip on it? For centuries this question has been asked but has not been answered. By cooling a bottle of pure water to a moderate degree and tapping it lightly, we can turn liquid water into ice in a split second. Furthermore, under certain conditions, hot water can freeze faster than cold water. The cat has a human face. Cats are common pets in every household. They are active and very lovable. But what if a cat had a human face? The incident seems to be only in the imagination, but this story is completely real. Valkyrie is the name of a cat that lives in North America. Unlike normal cats, Valkyrie has a face that is no different from a human. Just looking at people think this cat uses filter. But when searching online, this cat is completely real. This cat quickly became famous on social networks. But many people think the cat's face makes them feel more scary than adorable. When looking at this cat they feel like there is a human being trapped in the body of a cat. A goat gave birth to a baby goat without a head and limbs. In a rural area in Asia, a man said that after he witnessed the birth of a goat in the barn, it gave birth to a very strange object. This object is hairy like a baby goat, but it has no head and no limbs. It looks like a lump of hairy meat. It is unknown how long this baby goat will live, and whether it can survive until adulthood.